man, it's summer. Woo!
Hey guys, what's up? How are you? How have you been? And it's Saturday morning and it's skin o'clock. Actually, it's 7:30 in the morning and I can't believe I'm up. Just awake. And I thought, you know what? My homework's I'm kind of like ahead in my homework and it's kind of early and I kind of have like the whole day to do stuff. Why not vlog? So here we are vlogging. Not to mention, I just wanted to make a video and say, hey, what's up to everybody who's subscribed lately. School is just insanity. Whoever thought taking a summer college course online in a matter of 5 weeks was insane. I wanted to start a series called Picture or It Didn't Happen, because I have a collection of stories that basically nobody believes me happened because I don't have a physical picture, but I have this most hilarious story that only I was there to witness. For instance, okay, driving home from work. Happened to be around December time, which down in Florida is Art Basel, which is basically where all artists from all over the world congregate to Miami Beach and come down to show out all their artwork. But all of South Florida kind of tends to participate in it. Well, sometimes you end up with some crazy ass crap put up during that time. And so I'm driving home from work, and as I'm driving home, I'm crossing a main intersection, and there's a gas station, and up ahead I see the bus bench and a big giant blob of pink. And I'm like, what is that? And the more I get closer to it, and I'm like, I start to realize and make out the shape of this big blob is actually a big, heavy-set woman. I start to realize, oh wow, that's a really skin-toned color dress she's wearing. Wow. And that's when it dawns on me. As I start to cross the road and I'm getting closer to the fire station and I'm approaching that bus bench, I start to realize, oh no. Oh no. And this big person is absolutely like naked on the bus bench and their clothes are thrown all over the place about, like they got really, really pissed off and just said, fuck you, and exploded into insanity and basically threw their clothes about. Luckily, this happened right in front of a fire station because the firemen had come out to basically ask the woman, I guess, if she was okay. I don't know. I didn't have my window down. I was hoping in my head, please tell me this is an art piece. Please, it's a crazy sculpture. Somebody sat there and wanted to make a statement. This isn't a real person. And I didn't know what to do. I mean, I wasn't grossed out. I mean, I was kind of fascinated because I was like, whoa, big naked lady, what? And if you tell me that you wouldn't stare, you're lying. Because I could not get over the fact that this lady was just there and she was naked, but more so than anything, I was more concerned for her buttocks. Why was I concerned for her butt? It was about 90 degrees outside and she was on a concrete bus bench, and all I could sit there and think while I was stopped in traffic, stopped right in front of her, is, wow, how much must her ass be burning hot, and is she gonna have blisters? And that's when it dawns on me, holy crap, nobody's gonna believe me this happened. I'm gonna be able to tell this story, and nobody's gonna believe me that this happened. Except for, I was in such awestruck, I could have taken a picture. Like, the kind of awestruck you get, just kind of like, you are so dumbfounded for words, you don't know what to say. And that was me. And my phone was there, but I didn't. And I didn't because it felt wrong, first off. Second off, I was right in front of her. And I thought it was a sculpture, I'm not gonna lie. Even in front of her, I thought she was a sculpture. And then, as the light was about to change, she shook her head like this, and it freaked me the F out. And all I could think is, holy crap, it's not a sculpture. I just saw a big, fat, naked lady. Of course, this is the kind of story that you have to then share with people, because you're like, I can't keep this to myself. To tell my dad this. I start to recant this tale to my dad, and I get to the end of the story. My dad, at the very end of the conversation, all he could sit there and say is, no picture? And I was like, are you kidding me? I was like, no, I didn't take a picture. I was in awe. I couldn't. She was in front of me. Not to mention, I'm like, I'm only 5'1", and this woman she was massive. She could have sat on me and I would have been gone. She could have taken my car like the Hulk and thrown it up in the air if I snapped that picture. And you think that's where the story ends, and my dad going and saying, "What? No picture?" And of course I was like, "Dad, really? No picture? Dad, I wasn't going to take a picture." He's like, "Picture or it didn't happen?" And I was like, did my dad just do that? Did my dad just pull a picture or it didn't happen? Everybody else that I told this story to then proceeded to say to me, "Well, you have a picture?" And it was like, no, I didn't take a picture of the big massive fat lady that could have thrown my car like the Hulk. No, I didn't take a picture. Even my little old abuelita, my grandmother, no picture? Like, my little old grandmother was like, "Picture or it didn't happen." So, lo and behold, you think this is where the story ends. No. Fast forward to 2013, about 2-3 days ago in July, I was driving home. I happened to be getting closer to my home. I happened to notice that in the northbound lanes of US 1, there was a fire truck, a police officer, and an ambulance, and a bunch of people. And I was like, wow, that's kind of weird. And so I was like, okay. As I'm driving, and as I approach it and I get closer, sure enough, traffic starts to slow down. I'm slowing down. I'm stopped. I get stopped right in front of another bus area, of which my big lady from December. Only this time, the police got to her in time and she was covered with a yellow tarp. So now I want to sit there and say, "Life, are you mocking me? Because I didn't get the picture the first time?" And then, as soon as I sat there and I glanced over and I realized what was going on, who it was, the second time around, no picture. Why? Because the traffic started moving. And all I could think in my head is, wow, life, you're pretty freaking hilarious. Not once but twice do I encounter this massive lady who apparently rips her clothes off like the Hulk. And both times I have stories of witnessing this and no way of being able to tell people that it's totally true other than I know that it happened. And again, my dad, my grandmother, both responded, "What? No picture?" Bye guys, I hope you enjoyed this story, and expect to see more of these kinds of stories on my channel. And if you liked it, let me know down in the comments below. And if you've ever had something happen to you that you literally could not prove and people didn't believe you, let me know in the comments below so we can share in our own little misery of people not believing you because you didn't have a frickin' picture. Why would I take a picture of a big fat lady? Well, I mean, not gonna lie, she did look like the Hulk, and she was kind of massive, and it was kind of one of those like, oh my gosh, you never see this every day